Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to JJ's Cryptic Corner. This, the day of Monday, April 14th, 2025. Smash the like button. How's everyone doing today? Happy Monday, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Getting a little bit of a early start, a little bit of an Italian start, if you will. Oh, okay. Let's see what the market has to offer today on this lovely day. Bitcoin is currently trading at $84,518. It's pretty even spread across the board. Nothing crazy going on at all. It's been pretty choppy. Oh, let's get the webcam on as well. All right, let's see. Hey, am I a little bit dark? I feel like I'm a little bit dark. That better? That's much better. Okay. Welcome. Smash the like button on your way in. Appreciate you guys for joining. Let me make sure my chat is good to go. Tom Selleck's Goat said, yo, what's going on, Tom Selleck's Goat? Bitcoin is chilling. So we had our trend line up here that we've been watching from the previous trend that we broke out of. And Bitcoin broke below this. Tried to get back above, broke below, could not get back above, and then it's been kind of trading within this range still, but it's trying to get back above this line right now. And it seems like there's a decent amount of confluence here. Now, I don't know if I'm crazy and I'm seeing something where there's nothing, but it looks like that line might be important. So we're keeping an eye on it. Volume's kind of fallen off a cliff. Price action's been very choppy, sideways, boring, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Ryan said first. Welcome, Ryan. Did you guys hear the intro, or should I redo the intro? Because the intro is topical. It is quite important. I'm going to redo the intro. There's a couple of people here. I'm going to just pretend like you guys just got here, okay? Here we go. I'll keep the webcam on too. It's supposed to be. Okay, you get the gist of it. Today's theme is Italy. Not that we're not gonna do a theme every day. That would get a little too expensive. I do have to buy individual licenses to this music when I do this, but it's totally worth it. They're lifetime licenses, so I can use this music whenever the hell I want. Tom Selleck said, "What's with the Mafia music?" Well, we got a special video today, a special guest appearance from my cousin Vinny. He's a very, very professional Italian gentleman. So we'll see more on that later. But for now, let's get into the charts. Update our liquidation heat map as always. Let's get to our regular Bitcoin chart as well. Clear some of these out of here. Oop. And let's see what we got. Ooh. Spicy. Okay. All right, we got 84,041. Okay, and then we got up above 85,532. Oh, that's actually not a lot. 12 million. I'll go up here. Well, let's go right there. 85,792. Okay. I had to, for the first time since last year, turn on my air conditioner today, which is crazy. 86,375. Okay. There's nothing big below us, so I'm not gonna really do anything crazy. Yeah, we just know if we hit a certain level that we'll start liquidating some bears. So we're chilling kind of right in between those two. Bitcoin is up 1.08% today. Been very, very choppy sideways for the day. Nothing crazy going on. Allegedly, Trump met with Bukele. I saw. I'm not gonna mention it yet. Joey said, "Gun go up." Hopefully, that'd be the key. That'd be pretty cool, especially if it happened on stream. Whoa. ETH is currently trading at 16.26 and 59 cents, up 1.76% on the day. Looking good. Bitcoin dominance still getting a little bit pumpy. I could see one of these where we did this, and then finally went down. A little Sauron, whatever. Waterfly said, "Who is the Paul Barron Network guy? He legit? Paul Barron Network. Where? In the Discord? Is there somebody in the Discord?" Isn't that a streamer? I don't know much about him. I've heard things. I don't remember what things I heard, but I do not know much about him at all whatsoever. I'm sure somebody knows him, somebody in the chat even. But yeah, I'm looking for this for Bitcoin dominance if it doesn't break 64. If it does break 64, then I'm looking for 66. ETH, we already talked about. Looking good. Sol up 1.18% on the day. Held 125 beautifully. Still getting rejected at 135, so we'll see if she can break through there eventually. Right now, is it establishing an uptrend? Kind of? Which might not be great. A ascending, broadening wedge, I don't think is bullish. But we'll see what happens if that turns into anything. Total 3 is kind of recoupling to our fractal, which results in some downside. We'll see if that happens. If we could hold above the purple trend line, I would be really, really happy. But the fractal calls for otherwise. Some guy on YouTube. Okay, yeah, I've heard about him. I don't know much about him. I don't know enough to tell you whether or not he's legit. ADA is chilling at 63 cents. I will say I haven't heard anything bad about him, and usually when somebody's awful, people talk about them. So that's probably a good sign. ADA's chilling at 63.47. I'm still kind of looking for this to break down out of this bear flag scenario, but we'll see if she holds. That would be surprising if she did hold. But it's anyone's guess right now. We're kind of just ranging between 60 and 70. Or 60 and 65 even. Can't even break 65, so we'll see what comes of it. SNEK is down 2.17% on the day, having some trouble sustaining a move above 27,361. XRP is up 0.63% on the day, dancing around in between 214 or around 214. See if it can solidify a move above and stay up there. HBAR is up 0.08% on the day. HBAR is having trouble getting back above the yellow trend line, but it is holding 16, which I think I mentioned yesterday. We'll see if it can range in between these two and eventually pop one direction or the other. So still a little too early to tell. Obviously, we have no solid move either direction. But again, keep in mind we did have a red dot confirmed right here. Joey said Paul Barron is the BitBoy of Data Dash. Really? Oh, I forgot about Data Dash. That's funny. Sweet looking a little bear flaggy as well. On the 4 hour, it's chilling at 219, down 1.78% for the day. Nothing really crazy going on. It broke below 223. Next target is 206. If it doesn't break back above 223, then it's probably a little baby downtrend that we're in at the moment. Nothing crazy, you know. We're potentially seeing some downside out of these coins if they turn bearish. Right now, they're kind of teetering on the edge of bullish and bearish, so we gotta wait for results. Ondo looks really good. Honestly, Ondo is probably gonna be strong after the mantra Om thing. So Joey said, I don't know what that means. It just sounded funny. Never seen Paul. Damn. Damn, Joey's spreading FUD in the chat. That's messed up, Joey. um, I was thinking about it earlier. I was like, I bet you I could do a pretty sick documentary on BitBoy. I'm thinking about it. Like, I was gonna do the rise and fall of BitBoy crypto, but I was gonna, instead of rise and fall, I was gonna do the pump and dump of BitBoy crypto. I was like, that's clever. So I don't know. We'll see if anything comes of it. Ondo's chilling at 87.98. Ondo is RWA. So was Mantra Ohm, allegedly with the Ohm thing. Oh, Joey, you don't know? So there was a rumor that the team dumped their allocation, and then that has, I haven't seen that confirmed yet, but I'm hearing that there was like forced liquidations on an exchange because of low liquidity or something. I heard that they switched their circulating supply or their capped supply at infinity or something like that. I heard all kinds of things. No matter what, at the end of the day, it did dump 91% in one 4-hour candle. So I personally would never, ever, ever touch this. You know what didn't do this? Luna. I don't even think Terra Luna did this. Maybe I'm wrong, but I legit... Let's go on the daily. When was that dump? Maybe I'm wrong. No, I'm not wrong. Terra Luna took several days. 5%, 52%, 42%. There you go. There's 93. So it took a couple of days to establish like some zero momentum. Mantra Ohm went to zero. It didn't technically. Everyone's making arguments for it. They're all coming to bat for it. They're saying, oh, well, if you measure from 2024, it's still up 3x or something like that. And I'm like, well, that doesn't really matter. If it's down 90% within one 4-hour candle, it doesn't look very safe. Imagine this even. If it wasn't the founders and it was some random freak accident, why would you want a token that has that little volume to where that could happen? Imagine being the founder. Imagine being the founder and you're like, okay, I get paid in Ohm. I'm holding my entire net worth, my life savings, my life's work is in this project, and then some exchange takes it down 91%? What on earth? Why would you ever want to work for them ever again? Even if you created it. I don't know, man. It just blows my mind. Blows my mind. Crazy scenario. What happened to the chart you buy? No, I did not. I missed the Pico top on Ohm, unfortunately. My track record is ruined. Aerodrome, looking better and better every single day. Chewy looking like a genius, which is not, it's not uncommon. He calls bottoms for some reason perfectly. We got a potential inverse head and shoulders playing out on this. I don't know how fugly it is. It's pretty fugly. I would call a target of 50 actually on that. Still performing better than ETH. I think that's true, actually. I saw it. I think I shared a post like that in the Discord. Which is pretty hilarious. Aerodrome up 3.79% on the day, trading at 43 cents. I want to see this break above 48 and hopefully hit 50. The inverse head and shoulders doesn't really count because this neckline isn't like fully established. If I wanted to draw this, it would be like this. And it would probably have played out already, which is boring. So yeah, we're not going to talk about that. But yeah, Aerodrome looks great. Render is trying really hard to get back above 4. It's looking amazing, honestly. It's dancing around all the right areas. It's struggling a little bit, but we're okay with that. It's not going straight up is not healthy. It had some resistance, broke above, resistance. Is it going to break above? Resistance, break above. Straight up is not good. So we're okay with this laddering up, this staircase building kind of scaffolding scenario. 100% totally okay with this. The momentum wave is almost reset on render. I'm sure it's going to go below the median. So keep an eye on that. Render looks good. I wish I would have traded it because I'd probably have made a crap ton of money. Polkadot. Polkadot is holding its uptrend, which is great. I want to see it. It's getting squeezed right now. I want to see it break above 378 and move above 4, frankly. If Polkadot could move above 4, I would feel a little bit better about it. Right now, it's just a little bearish and boring. So we're keeping an eye on it. The momentum wave is on the upper half of the chart. So if that can reset, that would be cool as well, especially with how sideways it's going. It's a little bit surprising that it's still that high, but it is what it is. CAS is also killing it, up 7.85%. We've been kind of calling this for a little while. I've been honestly calling for CAS to pump for forever, but it finally got a move above this wedge, and it's looking hyper bullish finally. If it can break above 82 or 0.082, then I'll be even more bullish on it. Making a run for 12 would be crazy. That's 100% right there. Avalanche is up 3.11%, still holding its trajectory, looking good, trading at 20.19. I like that it's holding above 20, it looks good. I want to see it make a run for 22, break above that, hold, and continue. But for right now, as long as it's holding above 1982, I'm happy. SHRAP is down 5.98%. As long as this thing is sticking between 5 and 6, I'm okay. But it is looking a little bit bearish, a little too bearish for me. Keeping an eye on it. The RSI is kind of starting to slump over. Nothing crazy as far as chart pattern goes. Maybe it's in like some kind of wedge. I don't know. I'm a little too lazy to chart it because it's kind of a poo-poo coin. In my opinion, at least right now. Keep an eye on it though. Chainlink looking good. Chilling up 0.55% on the day. It is sitting above 1268. A move above 1339 is what I'm looking for, and then an eventual break of the pink trend line. This had a bear flag play out perfectly. Would have been a beautiful buy down here. It did not quite touch the orange trend line, but there's a million trend lines on Chainlink, and it plays off of every single one of them. So if you're looking for a coin that trades beautifully, Chainlink is probably the one. I would advise that you study this coin and figure out what moves it makes when it makes those moves and try and base a strategy off of that. That is not financial advice though. Doge is down 2.08% on the day. Got a little bit of resistance at 1681, broke below 1650, and is now trading below our legacy trend line from August of 2024. If it continues this trend, it's probably heading towards 11 cents, unfortunately. Polygon Matic Pole is up 0.11% on the day. This also has a bear flag potentially playing out. I'm hesitant to place any bets on these bear flags because they're very obvious and they played out recently. So I would not be surprised if they were traps, because we already watched bear flags play out a couple of times, and I feel like once it gets easy and obvious, that's when they usually flip and screw over a bunch of people at once. And everyone and their brother is probably trying to short right now. NEAR is up 0.08 or 0.86 right now, chilling at 211. This thing's been very sideways choppy. If it doesn't start to pick up some volume, some momentum, some volatility soon, I'm going to start to lose a little bit of faith, which is probably the best time to buy. When stuff gets boring, that's the perfect time to step in and accumulate. Oh, really quick, guys. We've officially broken 900 subs. Over the weekend, we hit 913 subscribers, like overnight. I'm not sure what happened, but we are 87 subscribers away from our goal of 1,000 subs, which is pretty sick. So we're probably going to do a long stream soon to see if we can hit that milestone, because that would be amazing. When that does hit, by the way, there's some cool perks that unlock with 1,000 subs. So it's a personal goal of mine, but it's also going to make live streaming a lot more fun. Chili's is down 0.19%. What if I said bots? No, I think bots are illegal. That would get people get their accounts banned all the time. Vitali, he's kind of a tool. He streamed on YouTube for a really long time, and then he got very controversial, and he moved platforms, and he eventually settled on Kick, and he got like a multi-million-dollar deal with them, and I believe that they're suing him now, and they banned his account because they found out that 90% of his viewers were bots, which is crazy to me. I'm like, how do you not? Because every single streaming platform has something in place to prevent that, because that's how they make their money. If I'm trying to advertise on your platform, and you cannot prove to me that you're mitigating a potential bot issue, why am I going to advertise to robots? You know what I mean? So all of these platforms have to make sure that that's not happening. And this dude had 90% of his viewers were bots. I was like, what the hell? They paid him millions of dollars. It blew my mind. So they're literally suing him right now. I'm like, damn, they didn't make sure prior. That's crazy to me. So Chili's is down 0.24%. This thing's been very sideways, boring as well. We got a little green dot on Market Cipher from April 9th, but nothing's really come of it since then. So we'll keep an eye on it. Like I said, if FIFA makes their own coin, I think that Chili's is going to be in a little bit of trouble. Mr. Roberts said, hey, fellas. Hey, JJ. What's going on, Mr. Roberts? Guys, we got 22 minutes until the daily close contest. When we get a little more people in here, I'm going to show our special message from my cousin Vinny. Silver got a little bit pumpy today. MicroStrategy got a lot of bit pumpy today. Very nice. DXY got a little bit dumpy today. NASDAQ got, it was a little bit choppy today, I guess. S&P got a little bit choppy today as well. And Bitcoin dominance is still continuing its little pump. ETH, yeah, everything's pretty chill. Pretty chill day, especially for a Monday. Portfolio check. Our 1K to 10K Grok portfolio is down $220, which is 22%. Currently being held up by Render, Ondo, ADA, Aptos, and SHIB, being dragged down by Sol, Near, Proppy, Doge, and Fetch. Strategy bought more Bitcoin. I did see that. Yes, I have that in my news as well, I believe. Our Memecoin portfolio, which is the worst performer so far, is down $318, which is 38%. SNEK, again, still the worst performer out of this entire portfolio, which is very sad. But you live and learn. Don't buy the tops, guys. Our narrative portfolio is the best performer, my favorite, because it's the best performer. And it's very simple. It was a very simple portfolio to establish. This thing's only down $46, which is 9%, give or take. Single digit. That's crazy. So this thing's kicking ass. Looking good. We got one meme coin, one gaming coin, one real world asset coin, one decentralized physical infrastructure coin, and one artificial intelligence coin. So it's looking good. What if I said today, Tom? Yeah, Mondays usually their buys, I believe. Sailor shares a chart over the weekend and then he buys. Let's actually go through our news. So this one was surprising. Vitalik said something that I agreed with, which does not happen. He said, or he argued that Ethereum's app layer needs good social philosophy, not its infrastructure. On Warpcast, he cited Railgun and Polymarket as positive examples, while identifying Pump.Fun and FTX as having bad social philosophy. So we all know PumpFun, we all know FTX. Railgun is a privacy protocol, and Polymarket is a betting protocol. Market. There is a typo. That's too funny. I gotta fix that. Oh shit! Thank you, Joey. That shows how fast I was trying to get that out. That's good, dude. At least it's better than when I used to put the day in the title, and sometimes I would put the wrong day, and Fahid would have to tell me, he'd be like, "Today's not Saturday," and I'd be like, "Oh shit," and scramble to fix it. Thank you for letting me know, Cody. HQZ said, "What up? What's going on, HQZ?" All right, next we got, but yeah, I agree with Vitalik here. The privacy protocol is important, and the betting market I think is really fun. That's a lot of fun. HQZ said, "I don't want crypto associated with gambling casinos." That's where Pump Fun is like, Polymarket's not bad. I see no problem with Polymarket. The U.S. has withdrawn from the U.S.-Mexico tomato agreement, effective in 90 days. The U.S. to impose 21% duties on Mexico. So we withdrew from the tomato agreement, and we're going to impose duties. Dirty work, man. It's dirty work, I tell you. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent says that Trump admin is considering the successor for Fed Chair Powell and will begin interviewing candidates this fall. Interesting. Then we got NVIDIA plans to build $500 billion worth of AI supercomputers in the US. We got Ray Dalio saying he's concerned about something worse than a recession. We have something that is much more profound. We have a breaking down of the monetary order. So he's tripping because his money's going down the toilet, which is kind of funny. EU's Commissioner for Trade and Economic Security, Maros, whatever the hell that is, met with Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick to negotiate trade during the 90-day window. Interesting. We got Swedish MP Dennis something formerly asked Sweden's finance minister about considering a strategic Bitcoin reserve. I didn't realize how much of a nothing burger this was until I just now read the entire thing, and I was like, wow, who cares? It's just some random guy asked another guy if, they'd consider this. That's the most nothing burger thing I've ever heard. We got bullish Bhutanese Prime Minister Shirin Tabgay explains why countries should invest in Bitcoin. It's just a simple strategic choice that many people have made and earned billions of dollars, and I think government should do it. What a badass. Then we got bullish Bitcoin has outperformed the S&P every single year for the last 14 years. Duh. People who don't know this are in denial. That's pretty fun. I like the comparison of this with gold as well. Peter Schiff probably is freaking out. Actually, I'm gonna tag him just to really rub dirt in it. All right, then we got Bitcoin apparent demand shows a positive turn after an extended period in negative territory. Bitcoin's 30-day apparent demand is turning up. Interesting. Yep. So the valley has peaked and we are heading towards green, which is very exciting. Then we got Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy buys another 3,459 Bitcoin worth $285.8 million. Nice. Goldman Sachs CEO expresses support for President Trump's efforts to renegotiate and strengthen U.S. trade. NVIDIA announces $500 billion investment plan to build and expand AI infrastructure in the U.S. President Trump says stock market is very strong after getting used to tariffs. I actually would agree with that. President Trump says EU has come forward to negotiate a new trade deal. Hell yeah. EU trade chief and U.S. officials meet to negotiate new trade deal. This is what I keep talking about. When a trade deal is made, they're not going to beat around the bush. They're not going to say, we have something very exciting to announce tomorrow regarding the EU. They're going to come out and they're going to say, a trade deal was made, and the market's going to explode. And we'll probably even see a front run from that, because we've seen front runs from every single move. So if we're being realistic, we're not going to know until it happens, until the market knows first. So I'm not saying buy or sell or, position yourself or whatever. Just make sure you're prepared for anything. EU trade chief and U.S. officials meet to negotiate new trade deal. Okay, then the last one, we got Whale Clip's unknown wallet continues accumulating off Binance and Kraken. Balance is now $1.4 billion. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. Bitcoin is currently trading at $84,699.44. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for joining. Let's see. Let's take a look at Dex Screener really quick. Artify said, I'm prepared for anarchy, so am I. See, we're getting back into dangerous territory where some of these coins are really, really new, and I don't recognize any names on the front page anymore, which means people are just minting and they're all from Pump Fun. Yeah, we're getting into dangerous territory again, which is bullish for Sol, but I think it's a little bearish for the market. Let's do a quick update on Pinlink, Harambe, and I think that's it. Let's actually check up on our girl Hawk Tua, just for the comedy aspect of it, because she disappeared and she's still MIA. There it is. Mr. Robert said, JJ, I'd like to ask not to be a mod, please. No disrespect at all in any way, but makes me feel not myself, really. Hope you're cool with that. I'm totally cool with that. Let me demod you. Remove as standard moderator. Mr. Robbers is no longer a standard moderator for your channel. There you go, sir. Waterfly goes, I like Mr.'s honesty. Let's mod him. That's too funny. Okay. Man, look at this thing. Oh my gosh, it went lower. Damn. If there was a way to short this, man, we could have made so much freaking money. What a shame. What a waste of it. Like she did everything. She did everything right, man. She did everything right. She didn't give in to the OnlyFans requests. She did a podcast. She was literally at a point where she was being paid like tens of thousands of dollars just to attend events. She's, in my opinion, the first person to successfully, what's her name? To successfully Kardashian. The Kardashians are famous for simply being famous. Hawk Tuah Girl was famous for simply being famous. Now, she literally ruined it. That's crazy. That's actually insane. So, I don't know. This is a lesson in, I guess, fame and fortune. Don't let it go to your head. Don't let people use your IP for a freaking meme coin. And don't scam people. Or put yourself in a position where it looks like you scam people. That's just silly, man. It's just silly. Pin link. Oh, I left all this mess on here. I can't believe I did that. I usually clean up my charts. Pin link is at 7608. I like that it's holding our trend line. That's really good. Money said, hello, what's going on, Money? We got 10 people watching, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for joining. Pin link, probably going to be accumulating some of this today. Iggy token, I believe that is Mother. Mother is also almost a complete rug. It is holding up. It's a higher market cap than Hawk Tuah. It's just a slower rug. Diana Yoon Fossen said, I need help, please. I deposited. Okay, that's a scam. Get out of my chat. You are a loser. Mr. Roberts said, LOL. Waterfly said, what money coin? Money said, what happened with Hawk Tuah Girlie? I don't know. I don't know if she might be podcasting and I just haven't heard about it. I'm not actively checking up on her, you know. But her whole scenario kind of disappeared. And after the alleged scam, I don't know. The whole thing's just super fishy. Mr. Roberts said, JJ, you're less than 1 hundo from 1K, dude. Congrats. Thank you very much. I'm excited. I'm super excited. Our Harambe buy is actually in profit. Look at that. Harambe's death anniversary is in May, I believe. Waterfly said scams in chat. You legit now, JJ. I think that's my second one. Waterfly. That's a good point. I'm excited about that. So we got strategic with the Harambe buy. His death anniversary is coming up in like a month or two. So I had a front run message on my my calendar to buy some Harambe, and I just picked the one on Sol. So I think I put like $15 into it. Let's see if it goes anywhere. Again, this is a total gamble. This is a meme coin. Don't do what I do. I'm a guinea pig in this scenario. All right, Bitcoin is trading at 84,680 and 53 cents. I got a quick message from my cousin Vinny. He sent me this. I haven't watched it yet. He said he had a nice promo. Like I said, he's a very prominent, very straight edge Italian businessman like character. You know, he's a nice guy. He's probably watching right now. So I'm gonna play the video. He asked me to play it. I haven't watched it yet. He said it's just a nice promo for my channel. So I'm gonna play that, and we're gonna see what he has to say. Yeah, we got some time. Okay, ready?
What's up, little cousin JJ? Come here. All right, I got a message for your viewers. All right, guys, listen up. The bull market's over. There ain't no bull market. You missed it. So here's what I'm gonna have you do. Any of the crypto tokens you got left, you send them to me. And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna double them. You got your Doges, you send them to me. You got your Bitcoins, your Litecoins. your Cardanos. You send them to me, and I'm gonna double them, and then I'm gonna send them back, but I'm gonna take 10%. All right? That's how you know it's real, because I'm gonna take 10%. I'm not gonna just send you 2x back. That don't make no sense. So you send them to me, and then we'll talk. Think of it like you a venture capitalist, okay? All right? Okay. Goodbye. I'll see you. I'll be seeing you.
Okay. That was not a channel promotion. I'm gonna have to have a talk with my cousin. I'm not sure what that was about. Just ignore that, guys. Pretend that never happened. Anyways, Bitcoin is currently trading at $84,520.41. And we got, let's see, we got about 6 minutes, just over 6 minutes until the daily close contest. Joey said, where do I send? Hoff said, do you math better than cousin JJ? We're not gonna talk about him. I'm actually gonna have to ban my cousin Vinny from the chat. That might have been him with that scam post. That's good timing. When he said he gonna take 10x and in your maths 1000%. That's good, JJ. Cody said 10 points. Vig. What is this? A shakedown? Tyler said, do you also do coke off strippers' asses? Normal said, I'd trust him. Shinemek said, JJ, you're sketching me out. What the F is going on? Hoff said, he's from the old neighborhood. Right? Oh, man. Fun times, fun times. All right. Yeah, Bitcoin's chilling. Joey said, your cousin looks like Clint. Oh, God, I'm choking. Oh, cousin Vinny got to me. Normal said I could use a good bookie 8. Cousin from the Bronx. All right. What was I going to do? Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. Oh, we're at 913 subs, which is pretty crazy. Absolutely killed it. Nice suspenders. Yeah, Vinny's a character, man. He's a crazy motherfucker. We talked about Harambe, which is now at a loss. I should have exited off of it before continuing to talk about it. Let's update our liquidation heat map. Let me know if you guys want to look at any other coins. You know what we haven't looked at in a while? Let's go look at VeChain. Because I heard that they're like allegedly RWA now. Check if VeChain increased 25% from the date. You check. Should be 1/12/2025. Okay. No. It's definitely decreased. Damn. Look at it. Broke out of the little range too. Retested. Did a little bearish retest. I mean, let's see if it can get back up in there. Tyler said Wolf of Wall Street. Shinemek said, okay, is anyone going to say it? Hoff said, instead of a show called The Sopranos, we're going to call it The Cardanos. That's great. Dude, The Cardanos is so good. Damn. I got to do a whole skit set now. That's perfect. The Cardanos. Oh, shit. That's so perfect. I got to write that down. The Cardanos. Normal said, hey, that's not bad. Where's Meadow Cardano? Dude, the Cardanos is freaking priceless. That's so fucking good. All right, what else are we gonna look at? Let's go look at XLM. It's been a minute. I'm hearing a lot of bullish chatter about XLM, Ondo, HBAR. Mr. Roberts lost my internet. Back again. Hey, Hoffs. Thank you. Ooh, I like Stellar. Got a nice bounce off of 20. It's bouncing between 20 and 25. Miguel Gonzalez said, hey, JJ, long ass time. What's going on, Miguel? Joey said, can't stop, won't stop. Money said, the Cardano Shians. Joey said, GME. Let's go take a look at GME. XLM, dude. XLM had this little crazy, like, XRP accumulation scenario. It broke below 32. Broke below 25. Bounced off of 20. It's now trying to break above 25 again. if 20 was the bottom, I'd say that that's pretty damn good, honestly. There's confluence here. Like, the confluence is there. Mr. Robert said, and Tyler, LOL, not Ty. Oh. Okay. Cardogians? Alright, let's go take a look at GME. You guys are distracting me. You know what I'm concerned about? We have not heard from Corner in quite some time. I hope he's doing okay. You know, it's quite a coincidence. We actually have not heard from him since Trump took office, which is a little bit weird, a little bit odd. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. GME is, we got a nice little curl. Oh, I'm looking up the wrong shit. Okay. Actually, it doesn't look that far off. Nice little curl up. I know, I got it. My bad, Joey. My bad. Jay Shear said, yo. Missed my family. What's going on, Jay Shear? We got 2 minutes remaining until the daily close contest. GME. I got it, Joey. GME. Up 27% from the bottom. That's awesome. Beautiful. That's the local bottom. Oh my gosh. April. So if you would have held it from April of last year, if I would have got some GameStop for my birthday, I would be up 169%. Nice. Very nice. All right. Let's get to our Bitcoin 1 minute chart for the daily close contest. Bitcoin is currently trading at $84,491.29. We got 35 seconds left on the clock until you guys can begin guessing for the daily close contest. Shana Max said, playing Schedule 1, watching JJ in the corner. Nice. Hoff said, where did all the new subscribers come from? You had like 860 the other day. I'm assuming one of the videos popped off. That happens. My guitar shop one did really good. My guitar shop short. And then for some reason the really low quality bird one did really good. I don't know if I get any subscribers from those two, but all right, 3, 2, 1, go. Get your guesses in for the daily close contest, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, for some reason, certain days do really good. The weekend is surprising sometimes. And then there's, I think for my live streams, Wednesdays do really good for some reason. And then the days that I think are going to do good, like Saturday or Sunday, or even Friday, are awful. So it's definitely, and I'm sure it's growing pains, because my channel's tiny. But it's definitely interesting to watch. Tyler said, call me when you want. Mr. Rob LMAO. What's up, man? Call me what you want. Normal said, you mind checking on Arc? Yeah, I can check out Arc. All right, we got Money and Jay Shear. Cody said, yeah, I seen your guitar shop one randomly scrolling through shorts. Nice. Dude, that guitar shop is so pretty. I remember the first time I ever went there. It's actually not dissimilar from that video. It's like walking in there and just the chrome reflecting in the light, the way that the light comes in from the architecture of the building. It's so pretty. It's like a guitarist's version of heaven. It's a mom and pop shop. Guitar Center is not far from there, and I'm pretty sure that they've been there longer than Guitar Center. They've legit like outperformed Guitar Center. That's the power of the mom and pop guitar shop. Not to mention the people are super nice. Oops. I'm just making shit up now. I'm typing stuff, or I'm not supposed to type stuff. Okay. All right. We got Tyler. Index said, yo, long time, nothing burger price. Sup new? What's going on, Index? I'm glad some folks stick around. It'd be pretty boring if everybody just dipped while the price was boring. You know what I mean? Let's see. We got Hoff said, I bet it was the guitar video. Ryan said 84 for 2069. Okay. Waterfly said Tyler plus 0.08 and all changes. Copy. I'm not gonna honor the and all changes. Ryan is 84 420.69. Waterfly is plus 0.08. Okay, so Tyler's is 84 650.69 plus 0.08. Alright, I'm not gonna attempt to do this myself because you guys make fun of me. So I'm gonna let Google decide. 84 650 and 77 cents. Okay. Alright, we got a guess from Index. Hang on, last guess was Waterfly. And then Tyler said, "You need to make that illegal, JJ. This is malicious." Index said 84,666. Off said, "Today's been so frustrating. Yo, Index." We got Tom Selleck's goat. Waterfly said, "Okay, JJ, you boss." Shanamac said, "I like and reposted the guitar one. I appreciate you, Shanamac." Index said, "Yo, Hoffs, Normal, and Cody, and Mr. Robbers coming in with guesses." Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Normal and Cody are 9 and 10, I believe. I'm gonna take Mr. Robbers. Copy. And then who else? Tyler had a change, 84,700 even. Money said, "Why, huh?" Did Money get her guess in? Oh, yes, she did. Nice. Okay. Joey's getting a guess in too. Why not? We got a lot of people in here today. I'm going to celebrate. Plus, we got a big spike in subscribers, so why the hell not? I haven't been cool since 1983, Waterfly said. Getting a little bit messy, trying to keep it clean. Yeah, the birds, dude, the bird video is so freaking not like my birds. The birds just flying at the farm because it's like not even good quality. I was just like, "Oh, these are sick birds," and it's like I don't even know. I think it has over 1,000 views, doesn't it? Or is that something else? I don't know. I was just surprised at the quantity of views with that one. I was like, "What the hell?" Okay. Joey Tyler said, "Waterfly, I thought we were cool." Waterfly said, "I've been cool since 1983. Hop said, "He totally missed in Discord today." Money said, "I always miss the polls." Tom Sells Code said, "You missed me." Did I? You're right. I remember seeing you too. Tom Selleck's Goat. 84,450. Thank you for saying something, Tom Selleck's Goat. Alright, time's up, guys. Time's up. I'm calling it. No more guesses. Joey said, "Win Discord." We have a Discord. What do you mean, win Discord? Yeah, it's in the description all the way at the bottom. Index said, "Money, I once missed wife whole and backdoored." What the hell? Ryan said, "Time's up, you bitch ass." Chat's out of control today, man. It's too hot, too. It's too hot. I got my air conditioner on. There's no air conditioning in the room that I'm sitting in right now, though. That's the problem. All right, let's get these bad boys in order. J Share 84,544, 84,706 for Money. Copy. 84,555 for Hoffs. Copy. That goes above J Shear. 84,609. Copy. This goes above Hoffs. 84,7. Tyler. Copy. This goes above Shayna Mac and below Money. We got a lot of tight guesses. Copy. 84,420.69. Okay, that goes right there. Beautiful. 84,450. Copy. This goes above Ryan. Whoops. Copy, copy, copy. 84,650. Copy. This goes above Shayna Mac. Paste. Whoopsie. 84,666. Copy. Index 84,666. I like that one. Above Waterfly. Normal 84,670. Copy. This goes above Index. Oops. 84,525. Copy. Copy. 84,525. This goes above Tom Selleck's goat. 84,644. Copy. 644. Below Waterfly, above Shana Mac. Whoops, not two of them. And 84,647. Copy. 647 goes above Mr. Roberts. Cool. Okay. We got less than 3 minutes remaining on the daily close contest. Let me make sure these are all in order. I believe everyone's 84. 84, 84, 84, 84, 84, 84, 84, 84, 84, 84, 84, 84, 84. 420, 450, 525, 544, 555, 609, 644, 647, 650, 666, 670, 700, 706. We are 100% in order, ladies and gentlemen. We have way too many guesses. I'm probably about to lose $100, so feel free to donate to the channel, either via Super Chat, through YouTube, or through PayPal and Venmo and Cash App in the description. I appreciate you guys. You can also send crypto to my individual wallets. If we reach $1,000 within any one stream, I will unveil my bald head, completely unprompted, no time to prepare. The second we get $1,000, the hat comes off. We got 1 minute and 12 seconds remaining. Waterfly said 14 entries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, I believe. Yes, sir. Whew. All right, this is it. This is the candle that will determine the fate of our winner. Bitcoin is currently trading at $84,585.75. If it were to close right here, $592.59, the winner would be Hoffs. Ooh, that would be interesting. Joey said, I want a gift member, but I can't. Brownie face. We got 19 people watching, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. And when you smash the like button smashed, smash the like button, smash like. The like smash button. Smash the like button, the. Thank you. Okay, 18 seconds left on the clock. Bitcoin is getting spicy. 84,585 even. 10 seconds left. 588. This is Hoffs. So far, it's still Hoffs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Bitcoin daily close on April 14th, 2025. A Monday is 84,591.58, making Hoffs the winner. 84,591.58. Congratulations, Hoffs, on your victory. Ooh, Mr. Roberts gifted 5 channel memberships. Appreciate you, Mr. Roberts. Congratulations, Hoffs, on your victory. Hoffs was closest without going over. This is a big deal, ladies and gentlemen. Let me check the winners board. It's been a while since Hoffs won. Okay, I just put Hoffs. Sorry, Hoffs, I don't put your full name. I just put Hoffs. That's how I know ya. Let's see. Okay, I had to make sure that there were none with your full name. Hoffs is at 11. Fahid is at 11. And Tyler is at 11. We have 3 individuals tied for first place. Once again, the game's heating up. Congratulations, Hoffs, on your victory and for tying up the game once more. You deserve it, guys. Spam the bananas in the chat for Hoffs. Thank you, Mr. Roberts, once again for gifting memberships. Waterfly said, use unlike button. He puts mayo on pizza. For the record, I do not do that. I order pizza that happens to have mayo on it already. It's different. Tyler said it's completely bald, or you got the horseshoe going on. That was going to be another thing. I was going to have people guess that, and then there was going to be like what would be funny is if we had people put bets on different like bald styles, and then whoever gets it right gets all of the other bets. That's a fun one. We got to set that up in the Discord. I think that'd be hilarious. Congratulations, Hoffs, for tying it up. We got 3 guys in first place right now, which I believe makes Jay Shear second place. Am I wrong? Oops. Hang on. Okay, so let's April 14th, April 15th. All right, let's get this settled. So Tyler, Hoffs, and Fahid are tied in first. Waterfly said comb over. Index said, yo, JJ, I can do program and browser for that. We'll sort you all people based on number input and display it with CSS if you want. We'll talk about it later. If the channel blows up, then sure. What was I going to do? Oh, yes, I'm figuring this out. So we got Jay Shear with 6 wins. Waterfly with 5. I feel like there was somebody else. Am I wrong? Jay Shear came out of nowhere. Anderson. No, I think that was it. Mr. Roberts. Maybe it's Mr. Roberts? Mr. Roberts has 5. Oh, interesting. So Mr. Roberts and Waterfly are tied. We're technically third place right now. So we got Fahid, Hoffs, and Tyler tied for first place. Second place is Jay Shear 2.0. And third place is Waterfly and Mr. Roberts at the moment with 5. Damn. Ladies and gentlemen, the games are heating up. Waterfly said Jay earned it. Jay killed it, dude. Who broke that streak? Franco actually broke Jay Shear's streak. Damn. Jay Shear got 3 in a row. I think that's the most we've gotten in a row. We got Tyler with 3 in a row, starting on March 28th. Mr. Roberts with 2 in a row, March 26th. Tyler with 2 in a row, March 21st. Hoffs with 2 in a row, March 16th. Money with 2 in a row, March 12th. Fahid with 2 in a row, March 3rd. Who else? Waterfly with 2 in a row, February 25th. Yeah, we didn't start getting people 2 in a row until February. End of February, Waterfly was our first double win, and then we had our first triple with Tyler, March 28th, followed by Jay Shear. Crazy how fast people can come up from the depths and suddenly be in first and second place. Mr. Robert said, "Oh, Waters, you and me, bro." Hoffs said, "Also, only one in here." Let's see. Ryan said, "Who brings the red candle of doom? Who brings the red candle of doom?" Mr. Roberts said, "LOL." Waterfly said, "Jay earned it." Jay Shear saluting. Money said, "No, Hoff and Index are friends. Gonna be rigged." Index said, "I mean, I would do it for free. It would be simple." Hoff said, "Money is top girl." I think Money's the only girl in our scoreboard right now. Unless somebody just, I mean, obviously I don't know anybody else's gender technically. There could be, Jay Shear could be a girl for all I know. Waterfly could be a girl. Waterfly could be a sexy Italian woman like he thought I was. Waterfly said, "I need to get serious again." Mr. Roberts said, "Oh, Waters, you and me, bro." Oh yeah, see, Hoff said also only one in here, but we don't know that for sure. Think about it. Tyler could be a girl with a beard. Tyler said, "I was first triple." Hoff said, "Tyler has a tainted win, one guest stream where he was the only one here." That's technically not tainted. That is actually a gifted win. Waterfly said, "I never say sexy." That's right. He said sexually attractive. Let me specify. Joey said, "Waterfly is a girl." Money said, "We never know." Exactly. I could be a girl. You guys still don't know. You haven't subscribed to my OnlyFans yet. Tyler has. How do you think he got 3 wins in a row? He's seen my forbidden fruit. Oh, Hoffs. What did Hoffs win? Ladies and gentlemen, on April 14th, Monday, April 14th, 2025, the prize for the daily close contest, Michael Hopperico with a guess of 84,555, and the actual daily close of 84,591, closes without going over bragging rights, has been won, is, from roll, 2 weenies. 2 voluptuous, perfect, in every way, shape, or form, symmetrical in every possible angle that you look at them. Asymmetric, isometric, asexual, metrosexual, no homo, weenies. Congratulations, Hoffs, on your victory. You deserve it. All right. Whew. Money said Hoff might be a wife to some Canadian biker. Hoff said, can we get an asterisk next to the win? What if I said yuck? Tom Selleck's Goat said, I have a mangina. Tyler said, those feet, though. That was a commission, Tyler. Nobody else has seen my feet. Mr. Robert said, LOL. Joey said, double barrel dog staring right at me. Dude, you missed the double barrel glizzy in the bun. Ooh, that was crazy. Yeah, guys, smash the like button. I appreciate you guys. Hoff said, I'm hungry. I'll definitely take both. Hell yeah. But not all at once. That's a little too much. We just had an earthquake, Hoffs. Slow it down. Money said, I watched a TikTok where husband is gay but is attracted to his straight wife, and I just don't get it. That sounds like bullshit. I mean, cancel me if you want, but if you're gay, you're gay. You can't be gay attracted to a woman. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I feel bad for those people where they're like, I've been in a relationship for like 20 years, but I just found out that I like the same sex. And I've been lying to myself and my spouse for this long. And the spouse is like, it's fine. It's not fine. You just ruined someone's entire life. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. I'm not okay with it. It's probably a sensitive subject and it's very controversial, so I'm going to stop talking about it. Mr. Roberts said, you had an earthquake? I didn't have an earthquake. I think there was one like over in California or something. What if I said you can't be bi, JJ? They specifically said gay. You can be bi, but if you're gay, then you're gay. Can't be gay attracted to the opposite sex. That doesn't make any sense. But he said exactly, but they're like, no, you don't get it. Yeah, it's all for attention. Exactly. No, you don't get it. You don't get it. My wife has a penis. Okay, that makes more sense. JJ the controversialist. Dude, if I talked about the things that I wanted to talk about with no barriers or potentially looming political career in the future, I would be in so much trouble. I'm thinking about maybe I need to do like an anonymous, just controversial. Maybe that should be the channel name, the controversialist. That'd be kind of sick. Joey said, you would know Waterfly. Shannon Mac said, I have an aunt that was married for 20 years for her husband to leave her for a man. See, that's so fucked up, dude. That's fucked up. Joey said Waterfly is a gay expert. Waterfly knows those like 80s gays, like the first gays. It's a joke, by the way. Don't get offended if you're gay. You're like, there was gay cavemen. Okay, calm down. Nobody cares. Tyler said, let's get into it. All right. Everything's looking pretty chill. Nothing too crazy going on. Where's total? Let's go to total market cap. We have our fractal on total 3 looking good. Total crypto market cap is pretty chill. Are we gonna see the fractal looks really good? That's what scares me. Is this looks really good. If it does this, do you know how many people will leave when we hit this second valley? Everyone is going to leave when this happens. If this happens, especially early May, oh my gosh. Tyler said gay caveman. One of my favorite videos that I've seen recently is it's the guy, he like parodies caveman podcast, and it's like him and his buddy, and the one guy's like, I think Sun Big Fire. And the other guy's like, you think Sun Big Fire? And he's like, I think Sun Big Fire. It's orange, bright, hot. And the guy's like, yeah, I think you're right. I think Sun Big Fire. It's so friggin' funny. So gay cavemen would be pretty hilarious to talk about it on the Caveman podcast. Index said, it's so popular to be gay nowadays. Dude, there was this kid. I can't even talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to get in trouble. Mr. Roberts said, if Bitcoin dips there, I'm still holding, right? It's going to be the same price. You know what? And it might go a little bit lower. Every time something like this happens, people get shaken out because it'll do this. And this is literally Wyckoff. It'll do this, and then it's going to do this, and it's going to go just a little bit lower. And right here, everyone's going to lose their minds. They're going to go, oh my gosh, it's over. It broke support That was our last chance. It's going straight down now. Mind you, it's going to break here, probably linger here for a couple of days. They're going to decide that it's over. They're going to get out, and then it's going to come back in slowly. And then they're going to buy back probably right here. So they just like lost probably 50% of their bag by missing out on that big chunk of gains. And that happens so frequently and so often. People literally miss entire bull runs by shuffling in and out of their bags like that. They sell at the lows, they buy back at the highs, and they keep repeating that pattern. You can't make any money that way. That's literally the opposite of making money. It's crazy. I don't know. It blows my mind, man. And it sucks because it's psychology, and it's really hard to get a handle on it, especially if you're overexposed. So you gotta take a step back, take a deep breath, reassess your bags. What's going on? Why do you feel the way that you feel? You're probably overexposed, or you don't have conviction in the bags that you have. Redistribute into stuff that you believe in. And if you're really, really, really worried, then maybe allocate more to Bitcoin. If you're like losing your mind every time there's like a 2% drop, maybe you need to just sell half your bags. It could be anything. Everyone's different. Everyone's financial situation is different. You have to evaluate it based on what you can afford and your risk tolerance. You know what I mean? Everyone's different. That's why people hire individual financial advisors. If your needs are very basic, or you're investing with a very small amount, then you can invest yourself. What's the problem there? You're going to lose 1% of your income? Who freaking cares? If you're trying to put like your entire net worth into it, then it's going to be a little more meticulous, and you're probably going to get a little more emotionally attached to losses and stuff like that. But that kind of goes back to the same concept of it's not a loss until you sell as well. Mr. Robert said, but that Bitcoin though. Exactly. Tyler said, I want to have gay rights without being gay. You just have to be gay but love women. It's pretty easy, Tyler. Mr. Robert said, focus. Exactly. I want to do a live stream where we just go through and build a portfolio based on like the most basic. Or I want to look at the average income, the average bills, the average like leftover cash, and I want to establish an entire DCA strategy kind of portfolio breakdown concept with all of that information. And if it's, well done enough, then anybody can kind of apply it to their own situation, which is nice. What if I said put all your money into ADA? JJ's advice? That's actually not my advice. I'm a diversity maxi, which is very politically correct. For my future political career, I love diversity. JJ, diverse maximalist. Joey said sounds kind of gay. Tyler said think about it. Gay marriage with best friend, be roommates with different rooms, split all costs, share boats, camper, off-road vehicles, tax write-off. You don't have to be gay for that though. You just have to have friends. That's Explosive Mercs MC said, sup bro, buy dog runes on Bitcoin. Like Magic Eden. Ordinals, runes and ordinals are two different things. Nope. Dog. I'm JJ2. Nice. Hell yeah. Dog runes. We got Rune Doors, Doge Punks, Dead Gob. Bitcoin D-Gods. Dog Genesis. Is this what you're talking about? DMT shrooms. That's fun. Darkman. Yeah, if they could figure out the transaction speed with runes and ordinals, I think this would explode. Is this what you're talking about? Ooh, that's fun. Joey said we are all JJ. Exactly. Joey knows what's up. Yeah, I had a bunch of the dog coin. I don't know if it's an ordinal. I think it's an ordinal. I think the runes are the NFTs, aren't they? Dude, this looks sick. I can't. I'm gonna get in trouble. Look at this. Oof. They're organic, bro. Over 100K holders. I'm a pixel art freak too. I don't know. I can't. I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna spend all my money. I'll take a look at it off stream. Same with SNEK too on Cardano. Nice. What if I said, "Oh Lord"? Dude, I'm a SNEK maxi actually. Explosive. I don't know if you knew that, but SNEK is like my thing. Dog coin, not NFT. Okay, yeah, I actually have dog. So nice. I like it. Okay, so then I need to get out of here. How do I get... I don't know, Magic Eden could be a little more user-friendly. Why don't I know how to do this? Hold, it's going up 100x min. Am I crazy? Magic Eden. Trade. Here we go. Is it runes? It is. Okay, there's dog. There you go. Yeah, if anybody's interested in this, it is a legitimate project. It's made by... Isn't it made by Leonidas? What did he make? What else did he make? He made something else. Big NFT guy. Highly recommend checking it out. At the very least, you know, learn about it, educate yourself. This is like the ecosystem under Bitcoin. It's a big deal. Big deal. Yeah. It's a 30-minute. Let's go to the daily. There we go. Much better. Yeah, I don't know, man. Again, dogs, no cats, bro. There's probably cats. Dogs are like the starter. I think there needs to be more women in the cryptocurrency space in order for there to be cats. It's a very gender specified thing. Explosive said dog 10 cents for sure, maybe $1. Ooh, I like that. All right, congratulations, Hops, once again on your victory for the daily close contest. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for being here. Explosive said yes, Leonidas. What else did he make? He made something else too, didn't he? He made... I don't freaking know. He made something else. Where's his X? There it is. Maybe it'll just say it on his bio. Building ordinals. Ordinal show. Rune Master. Is he the one who created ordinals? Is that crazy? Is that a crazy thing to say? I don't know. Maybe I should shut up before I say something I'm not supposed to. No VCs, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Bitcoin's top meme. Yep. Money said guys don't like cats. I like cats. I have a 3-legged cat. I think that guys are more geared towards dogs, whereas women are more geared towards cats. And then once a guy gets a girlfriend, they like cats. I've always liked both. I don't know. It's 50-50. Explosive said, I see what you're doing, LOL. Lobo, I think. Joey said, yeah, there needs to be more single middle-aged women for the cat coins to pump. Joey, that's a good one. Dude, I saw a video earlier of JD Vance like fumbling some freaking trophy and just destroying it, and it was so freaking funny. The caption was like, why is JD Vance such a loser? I was like, oh shit. The poor guy can't catch a break. Joey said, you have a tripod cat? Yes, I do. Should I go get her? I can go get her. She'd probably hate me. I'm going to do it. I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab the cat. I will be right back. Enjoy the Bitcoin chart while I grab the cat. Okay, never mind. The cat is sleeping. I'm not going to disturb her. She's sleeping under my daughter's desk in her cute little frog bed. I could show you guys a video of the cat. If you go to my YouTube channel, there's a short of the cat somewhere in the past. Here she's playing. Where is the video of the cat in her frog bed? Here we go. I don't know if there's audio. You don't really get to see her three-legged action. This is her frog bed, though. It's a squishmallow. Her name is actually Tripod. I think she's 19. She might be 17. She's either 17 or 19. I don't know. I hardly remember how old I am, so give me a break. So, my daughter has a loft bed, and she climbs the ladder. The cat climbs the ladder, and she's got 3 legs. The original ladder's pretty tall, so I actually built her one with like more 90-degree steps, and she goes up it no problem. But I didn't build her that one until she fell off of the other one. I literally took the day off work. We drove her like 3.5 hours to the vet. I financed like a $1,000 vet bill to get her x-rays and shit. And they're like, oh, she's fine. And then I'm like, are you sure? They're like, yeah, we can still do x-rays. I'm like, do the fucking x-rays. So they do the x-rays, and she like chipped her knee or something. And she was being so dramatic. I legit, like the whole car ride, I was like, we're gonna have to put the cat down. She was fine. She was totally fucking fine. I was like, son of a bitch. So the vet actually recommended soft food, because we fed her hard food. I've fed all of my cats hard food my entire life. So we start buying her soft food. She's got a sensitive stomach. We've always had to get her fancy food. So we get her this fucking the Blue Buffalo brand. It's like bougie cat food. And it's soft, it's in a can, and we feed her this, and apparently cats get like 70% of their moisture, their liquid intake, from food, which is crazy if you feed your cats hard food. She's turned from like a frail old woman. This happened within the last like 2 years. She went from a frail old woman to like complete kitten now. She's like reborn. Like she's got 10 lives now. I don't know. It's the craziest thing. Huge difference. So if you have a cat and it's getting old and you want to potentially prolong their life, maybe try soft food. Just a little lesson there, a little tidbit. But yeah, I don't know. She's a key member of Parliament here in JJ's cryptic household. Bitcoin is chilling, 84,504. Everything's going to be boring until I get done with the stream. That's pretty much how it goes every single time. Let's see. Bunny said, a cat incoming. Joey said, especially because he went to OSU. That's so embarrassing. Who? Mr. Robert said, I wish I knew money taxes then what I knew now. Money said, which food? One of my cats has been acting like an old hag since she was 2. So I just get the Blue Buffalo pate specifically, and it can be any flavor. I order it on Amazon in like a case of, I think it's like 24 or 30. Let me see. It is the Blue Buffalo Tastefuls wet cat food pate. You get a case of 24 for $30. So it's like just over $1 a can, which is pretty cheap, you know, and you can subscribe to them and get a discount, but it's totally worth it, in my opinion. I don't know. I swear our animals eat better than we do. But let's see. Let's take a look at, I want to look at ETH BTC, because people are talking about this bottoming. Actually, I kind of see it. 3 hits to the downside. See, the problem is it looks very similar to this. 1, 2, 3, and then you get one little run up, and then it kind of fizzles out and dies again. 1, 2, 3. It's going to get a little run up, and then fizzle out and die again. So I hope that's not the case. I don't know. Money said, thanks, we'll check. Yeah, highly recommend. I mean, if there was a referral, I would send it to you, but I don't know if food works that way. Did you guys hear about the honey scam? The freaking digital coupon thing? They were like getting like a commission on everything. So much so that like no matter what you did, if it was installed, people on YouTube had affiliate links and stuff. Honey would like front run that and steal YouTubers' referral links and stuff like that. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. Joey said JJ is just a cat food salesman. This is my long can to switch everyone over to Blue Buffalo. I've fallen for the pyramid scheme and I'm trying to sell you guys on Blue Buffalo cat food now. That's the whole point of me even starting the YouTube channel. Joey said honey is BS. Dude, I had no idea. I mean, you still get the coupon code, but they were like stealing referrals from everybody. It went from like a good deal to they probably logged your keystrokes too. That I'm not sure about, but there was like all kinds of malintent with them. I was like, whoa, blew my mind, man. Blew my mind. Because I was like, how do they make this much money? And I was thinking about it, I'm like, maybe they get paid by like big brands to like advertise their coupon or whatever. I have no idea. I had no idea. But it makes sense now. All of that controversy came out. I was like, whoa. Yeah, ETH BTC, unfortunately, has just been repeating this pattern over and over again. And nothing about it looks like it's going to turn bullish or turn around for me. And, you know, I'm sure it's not going to be obvious when it happens, but it doesn't look good to me in any way, shape, or form. It's crazy. Joey, you know what's not going to surprise me? If something comes out with ad block being malicious, that's going to make me sad because I love ad block, but I mean, there's no way they're making money. There's no freaking way they're making money. If they are, then they deserve it. Honestly, they've probably saved more computers than anything else. Freaking Windows Defender BS crap that they got. There was like a period in time in the mid to late 2000s where computers just came with adware like installed by Microsoft and you could not uninstall it, like McAfee and shit like that. Hoff said tripod exists. Yeah, I'm being subject to tripod FUD right now, Hoffs. Help me out. Dude, my favorite is the mustard FUD. If you guys haven't checked that out yet, by the way, we do have some new merch at the merch shop. We got some, it is the Deep Lore series. We got Fahid Plus One coffee cup, which has Coffee Beanie Ghost on one side and Fahid Plus One on the other. And then we also got I won the daily clothes contest, and all I got was this footlong glizzy, cartoonized version, by the way, mustard and all, for your, I don't know, your apparel enjoyment. Highly recommend. We're going to be adding to the Deep Lore series over time, obviously, as the lore unfolds. A lot of fun stuff to come. Hoff said Blue Buffalo is overpriced. I disagree. I'm willing to spend whatever I need to spend to keep my animals alive as long as possible because I'm selfish. Look at Render, dude. Render is just cranking nonstop. Hoff said I used to feed my basset hound people food all the time. She lasted 15 years. My dog Titus, I think, was 19 when he passed away. Maybe not that old. Maybe he was 16. I don't know. I gotta ask my fiance. I don't know this stuff. I know he was older when we got him. We literally found him, and we fed him bougie food. It was like grain free or some crap. Mr. Roberts said, "Wait, you actually made Fahid Plus One mugs?" Yes, I did, Mr. Roberts. Yes, I did. Yeah, Render's killing it right now. And I bet you the NVIDIA scenario made it even more bullish. Because NVIDIA is going to do like $500 billion investment in the U.S. infrastructure. So, this is a great play. I'm not going to lie, guys. It is pretty freaking hot in here right now. I might have to figure out some kind of strategic fan or hat scenario because my head is 10,000 degrees underneath this hat. It's getting pretty bad. Renders up. Link is trying to be up a little bit. The altcoins have been showing tremendous strength just this past week. I'm very impressed. Let's compare total 3 to total. Okay. They're about the same. This is May 25th. This is May 25. May 9th. May 4th. I mean, are these the same fractal? Do I have the same fractal on both of these charts? May and then June? June 22nd? No, July. I mean, I don't know, June. Sure. It's pretty similar. Said I'm looking forward to the bald streams. Dude, it's just going to turn into what's his face? Discover Crypto. The bald streams. Stop, because I'm thinking about taking my hat off and I can't. I need to like strap it to my head. I'm so scared that I'm going to do it one day just like out of like muscle memory. Because when I'm out and about and shit, I don't care. You know, I take my freaking hat off and I wipe the sweat off my brow. Or like I'll adjust my hat, you know, maybe I gotta scratch my bald or whatever the hell. I'm so scared that I'm gonna be like talking and blah 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 and then just pop the hat off and go. It's gonna happen, man. That's gonna happen. That's what you fuckers are waiting for. Chewy said, please pump Arrow and need some flowers for my house. Chewy, every time anything happens, you're like, I'm gonna sell next time it goes up. And Arrow, look what you did. Next the stream's gonna rug. That's gonna happen now, man. It's gonna happen. Look at Hoff's weenies. Beautiful. Bitcoin's pumping? What's going on right now? What? Yeah. Arrow. Exploded, man. Look at this. Getting all greedy in here in my chat. This thing's only up 53%. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? You crazy. Chewy, you didn't see the Chewy didn't see the video for my cousin Vinny. Should we show the video for my cousin Vinny one more time? Just so Chewy knows what's going on. I'm going to do it. I'm going to show it. Alright, this is a video for my cousin Vinny. He sent it to me. He told me it was a promo. It was a channel promo. It did not end up being a channel promo, though. But I'm going to play it. Hop said, one time you're going to stream and think your hat's on. You're going to slip up. I mean, I see the camera right in front of me. Money said, we waited for so long for you to show yourself, waiting 2 more years for hat. Hoff said, yes. Okay, we're going to watch the video from Vinny. All right, ready?
What's up, little cousin JJ? Come here, come here, come here. All right, I got a message for your viewers. All right, guys, listen up. The bull market's over. There ain't no bull market. You missed it. So here's what I'm going to have you do. Any of the crypto tokens you got left, you send them to me. You send them to me, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to double them. You got your Doges, you send them to me. You got your Bitcoins, your Litecoins, your Cardanos, you send them to me. And I'm going to double them. And then I'm going to send them back. But I'm going to take 10%. All right? That's how you know it's real, because I'm going to take 10%. I'm not going to just send you 2x back. That don't make no sense. So you send them to me, and then we'll talk. Think of it like you a venture capitalist, okay? All right? Okay. Goodbye. I'll see you. I'll be seeing you.
So that was a message from my cousin Vinny. How high is he? I thought he was straight edge. I don't know. Maybe he just got out the can. Man, maybe I'm confusing him with my cousin Michael. I don't know. Chewy said, sounds like a deal to me. If you want to DM me, Chewy, I'm sure I can send you his JPay. But yeah, dude, Arrow's been killing it. Good call, Chewy. Chewy is notorious for calling bottoms for some reason. That's like his like one skill. If we all combine our efforts, we can become trading gods. The problem is everyone's too worried about something or other. You know, none of us want to send our crypto coins to cousin Vinny. Maybe it's a real deal. I don't know. Maybe it's the real deal. Render is making another run for $4. This is getting exciting for Render. Ondo also looking a little bit spicy. We're looking a little bit spicy today, guys. Congratulations, Hoffs, once again. Chewy said, I got enough JPEGs from you. Damn. Normal said, bottom bish. Hoff said, can he guest host one night? Oh, I don't know if he can guest host one night. Did you hear that accent? I don't know, man. Maybe. Maybe. I did call that local bottom, huh? I don't know if it was even local. Didn't you call like the bear market bottom or something? There was like a big call that Chewy made. Are we spicing up, guys? Are we spicing up right now? It's literally just been like boop, 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 boop. And I'm like, are we about to go up? No, clearly we're just gonna do the same thing. Whoa, John M. Is the bear market over yet? Nope. My viewers are starting to kick up a little bit though, which is exciting. When I said how many F there? What? What? Mr. Roberts said I think my average on render is $10. $10. Oof, what the hell? Upset. Speaking of bitches, here's John. Chewy said, yeah, I called the ultimate bottom of a bear market too. I saw somewhere today that somebody was like, we're not even in a bull market. And I was like, oh, that's my guy. That's my people. I thought it was kind of funny. Look at Render, just broke through $4. Woo, up 2.37%. Let's go. Ondo's coming up next. Ondo's going to replace all of the like mantra market cap that freaking evaporated. They got Thanos snapped. Money said Fahrenheit, you perv. I didn't mean it in a pervy way. I just didn't mean oh, the temperature. Who says how many F there? All right, let's check. I don't know. I don't like holding. Hold on. It is 56. It's nice and chilly right now, but man, it's hot in this freaking stinky ass room. Swee's been underwhelming, man. Just the last couple of days. Long term, it's been great. I'm getting a little bit of recency biased. I'm getting a little bit spoiled, like Chewy with Arrow. Bitcoin though, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? John said, wrong. I'm okay with the price going down or up, but I'm not sitting here watching it go sideways. I mean, sideways with JJ is fun, though. Normal said, what's your cousin's name again? Vinny. My cousin Vinny. Off said, but it's not sideways. We went down to 76.85 now. John said, zoom out, bro. Let's zoom out. Let's zoom out for John. 80 Fs here? Ew. That's disgusting. That's too many Fs, Hops. I can't do that many Fs, at least not this early in the year. I can only do 80 Fs for like 3 months. After that, I'm ready for lower quantity Fs. We're zooming out. That's what we're doing. We are zooming out. It has been pretty sideways. Can't really argue with that. We're looking at this, man. Always higher Fs in Florida. I mean, it is Florida. Florida. Yeesh. Money said, where you at, Hoffs? I thought Canada is colder. Hoffs definitely ain't in Canada. He's offended now. Florida. I don't know why. For some reason, as time goes on, I just slowly start to picture Hoffs as Larry David. I don't know why. It makes sense every single day. It just makes more and more sense. I'm like, yeah, yeah. Is this a falling wedge? The big fat falling wedge on Bitcoin? I don't know. Is it? Ooh, maybe. There's not a lot of confluence on the bottom. Maybe got a little bit excited. My bad, my bad. What about? I mean, that's still a falling wedge, ain't it? Yeah, a little more confluence there. Let's do that. So this bad boy, from the first poke of the upper trend line to the breakout, it's about a 10% decrease. 217 days. 217 days. That sucks. So if we do that again, we're looking at July. But I think the change in trajectory, this to this, is going to make it a shorter period of time. So let's go like 180 days. 180 is June 14th. Nice. So let's look for June 14th, potential breakout. We're just speculating, throwing some numbers out here. Why not? Oh, sorry, Hoffs. Hoffs' gigantic weenies. His retirees. Okay. Bitcoin is currently trading at 84,816 and 12 cents. Not a whole lot going on. It's still pretty boring. It was exciting for a second, and now it's boring again. Look at render. Can't even get back above 4. What a boring time. So I explained this the other day. I'm going to explain it again because I'm going to begin planning and executing this. And the idea, the concept is to incentivize sharing of the channel. I'm going to start building a Bitcoin wallet, and I'm going to publicize that wallet so everybody can see how much money is in that. And if you guys want to contribute, you can, whatever. But it's not going to be my wallet. The point of the wallet is going to be for somebody who is watching to unlock the seed phrase through a scavenger hunt, which is going to take place over probably at least several months. And we're going to be adding to the wallet maybe even every DCA day. And the dollar amount will increase over time. And if it's let's say it's a 24 word seed phrase, I'm going to reveal the words one by one through various methods. Maybe it'll be in the description, maybe it'll be in the thumbnail, maybe it'll be in the background, maybe it'll be just on the screen somewhere. But it's going to be over the course of several months. And then when we're at like let's say it's a 24 word seed phrase, at word 23, I will let you guys know that there's only one word left. And all the first 23 have been revealed. And then there's going to be, I think there's going to be a color chart or something to show you the order that the words go in. Somewhere, maybe, I don't know. And then at word 23, I'm going to let you guys know. And then the goal will be to reach a certain subscriber milestone to unlock word 24. And I'll probably just show word 24. Maybe not though. Maybe that'll be hidden as well. And then I'll tell you guys like, hey, word 24 was released last week or something like that. And then whoever unlocks the wallet and gets the money first is the winner. And I don't know. I think that'll be fun. But the point is to incentivize channel growth, subscriber count specifically. So I've been thinking about doing something like that, planning something like that, and I'm getting around to it a little bit more. So I don't know. I'm warming you guys up to the idea. So, but Bitcoin's chilling. Not a whole lot going on. Momentum wave on the 4-hour is a little bit higher. It's up instead of down. The daily, actually the daily is crossing bullish potentially. Relatively decent price action on the daily. I like this trend line too on our Binance chart. So we never found a good upper trend line for this, but I like the lower. And if we do the upper, we might be able to do the wedge thing that we were looking at. Did we just break out? Maybe we're breaking out right now. Wouldn't that be crazy? Nobody knows it yet. It still looks like a harmonic to me, but I don't know. It is what it is. But yeah, I don't know. I'm probably gonna call it. Go chill. Normal said something definitely brewing. Everything at their pivots. Asian market boom. I hope not. Yeah, I think there was some Bank of Japan scares recently. M2 money supply is going insane. I don't know why it spawns me at the ass bottom of the freaking chart every time I do this. Oh yeah, yeah. There we go. Okay. Yeah, look at M2 money supply. Jeez. Money said I'm way past bedtime. Good night. Take it easy, Money. Thanks for stopping by. Happy Monday. M2 is going crazy. So it's only a matter of time before Bitcoin goes crazy. Mr. Roberts said peace. All right, yeah, I'm going to call it, guys. Bitcoin's chilling, 84,789. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Don't forget to smash the like button on your way out. Happy Monday. As always, if Bitcoin starts to do anything crazy, I will hop back on. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow, and good night.